tickets from just £19 on sale now at Ticketmaster.
The tip spot odds, even in the time we've been talking, have pushed them closer together. Hard to separate these two, but they will have 15 potential minutes in this cage to give us the answer. Off we go.
And straight away you see the size of Kohout as he sits in that stance. Nice control of the base, hips nice and low, bent legs, ready to fire. Pukac a bit higher, right in front of us here in the commentary box. Both a lot of intention and intensity early on.
And again, just jumping back to Kohout, how he made that 70.8 limit so regularly, fighting 4 times a year. And now look at how he's filled out. Pukac though, oozing confidence coming into this. Very intense at the weigh-ins yesterday, big energy.
Bit of a filling out process, trying to find their range.
That's respect though, right, Luke? Because they both understand just how dangerous each other are.
Both men carry power, both men have, a good variation of striking ability as well. I like Kohout's stance. His hips are low. He's got his weight in his back hip, switching stance here as well.
František Fodo is in the corner of Robert Pukac. Now, he fought Kohout, lost by second round TKO. When you're training with someone who's fought your future opponent, how much does that play into it? I know they can tell you how they feel, right? You still got to find out yourself, but oh, nice left hands. But it's a bonus, right? Having someone who understands exactly what you're in the cage with.
Yeah, understands the intensity, and you would have watched that fight differently as well, but at a completely different weight class and different time as well, so it's very difficult to know. For me, Kohout looks a bit stiff at this new weight class. He's throwing his shots, they're not as loose as I normally see him. Putting all that extra weight on, maybe not affected him so well right now. Coming forward there, nice kick. But that left hand, although the hook's working, it's got a lot of power in it, but it's a bit rigid for me compared to what I'm used to seeing from him. Pukac though, nice and loose on that jab. Hasn't managed to land yet. Can't get in the range of Kohout. His movement is so good.
Well, Miroslav Brosh was his last fight with Robert Pukac, and one of the statements people made was he was a slow starter in that fight. He got going and built it to a very close decision. He felt he had done enough by the end of round number 3. But you can't afford to, let your opponent get the rhythm, get the momentum in these close battles, right?
Yeah, and almost making the same mistake here, backing off against Kohout. Kohout looks like the more intimidating of the two, controlling the cage. No one really landed yet. And again, that second jab lands. But Kohout seems to be in control of the distance, at least so far. Again with that double jab.
Yeah, he's using that nice range find. Oh, low kick there from Kohout.
Yeah, just a check hook, low kick, so just threw that left hand out there, but it was really more about throwing that leg kick. Landing heavy.
And you talk about the movement of Kohout looking a bit stiff, but on the flip side, he's planting his feet, so things are going to come with power, right?
Exactly, that right hand almost landing there as well. A good shot from Pukac. Yeah, he's definitely all big.
Oh, nice right hand.
Nice right hand. Crisp, sharp, good jab as well. Pukac finding his range. Kohout is backing up.
Oh, here we go.
Big swing with that right hand. Kohout's backing up with his head. He's like leaning out.
Yeah.
I feel like if Pukac threw a double jab, then maybe added a right hand on the end. See there, if he just threw one more punch, he might be able to just be in range and land, because Kohout's mainly moving with his upper body.
Oh, look at that takedown.
Quick, easy takedown there.
And the last fight at lightweight was against Ligerski Rishavi for Kohout, and again those takedowns were there.
Kohout, you've seen the development though with him getting back to his feet, doing a good job there, finding the cage.
Pukac as well, that was a nice slick transition, right? And this is coming towards the end of the round. Should we see this round now moving to round number 2, that'll give Kohout one more thing to think about.
Yeah, no, it definitely puts a mark on the round as well if Kohout can't manage to get back to his feet. At the moment, doing a good job, though, making good frames. Needs to not grab the head, doesn't want to hold on to Pukac here. He wants to push him away. Nice elbows, good changing it up. Manages to stand momentarily. Little shots, this is good because he's causing the damage. He can let Pukac just stay in. There's only 5 seconds left. Needs to watch the back of the head, though. Position-wise.
Kornic sees the cage door shut. Off we go. Pukac, red corner, black shorts. Kohout, blue corner, white shorts.
See if the confidence and the swag is still there from Pukac.
See if he looks for that takedown earlier again. Look, it was a nice, simple transition to the ground. Oh, nice stiff jab as well.
I think that's when Kohout's best, when he puts his hands and his legs together. When he kicks extremely well. Good right hand, straight right hand at this point. Ooh, nice kicks in the midsection.
Oh, there's just a look in the eye where Kohout just wants to connect.
Yeah, Kohout really getting aggressive there, but not working out for him very well. Pukac changing levels, doing a great job of reading that situation.
And using that aggression against him, right, Luke?
Yeah.
He let him come to him, and that momentum allow him to clinch and the takedown.
Yeah, Pukac, you know, being very calm, and Kohout being very aggressive, overshooting, over. You could sense it that he was going to come heavy. Good elbows, though, from him on the outside. Needs to be careful that he doesn't land to the back of the head. And Pukac has to do something with this. We saw this at the end of the last round, but he didn't. He just controlled. But that's it, and that's not going to score heavy in the judges' eyes. These little shots are actually the aggression. They're the punches that matter. No shots landed at the moment from Pukac.
Yeah, Kohout, though, one of the little holes in his game is his get-ups, Luke. We've seen it before, this cage position. Nagurski controlled him extremely well from there, wore him down.
And you see this hand wrapped around from Pukac, that left arm all the way around to the hip. That's very, very offensive. That helps a lot. But the referee could get bored and get them to stand back up. Not enough action. At the moment, it's okay. Kohout getting to one knee. But his right leg caught in between the two at the moment. Needs to try and get that knee out. Needs to get this pathway, this right knee, through the legs to stand back up. Heavy whizzer, though, doing the right thing. Not great head position at the moment.
Look at that as well for Pukac, just wrapping that leg up, just sitting down, letting gravity do the work as well.
Bit of frustration now coming out of the Kohout corner.
And what is there we go, he's freed it now he just needs to explode up, right?
Needs to stand back to his feet, does so, gets caught for it, but good work from Kohout to get back to his feet.
2 minutes, 30 seconds, halfway through round number 2.
Nothing super significant happened so far in this second round.
If anything, Pukac looks a little more tired than Kohout as they get back to their feet.
Well, holding someone down, that's a disadvantage with that, especially when you're not, you have control, but you're not causing any damage. It can really weigh on the gas tank. I like when Kohout puts the hands and the feet together. I love that. Even if it's just a feint with the punches to go heavy on the legs. He's so clean when he does that.
Yeah, years of experience in Muay Thai. Turns it over so well as well, right, Luke?
Yeah, beautiful kick to the meat of the leg there. Oof. I thought he was going to shoot for a takedown then.
Another technical and close fight here. Octagon 47.
Ooh, nice jab lands. But Pukac needs to be a little bit more aggressive. He's kind of just sitting and waiting. As I say, that lands a beautiful right hand. Maybe waiting for the counters, but need to see more output from him. Kohout definitely looks in control. Looks like he's stalking his man here.
It feels like he's controlling the space, Luke, but his output is not as high as I would like to see it. You know, with his striking and knowing what he can do with his fists and his kicks.
Yeah, the kicks now opening up to the body. I agree. I think again with that weight, the change of the weight, his game's got to change a little bit. It's a lot of weight. You know, the middleweight to the welterweight division. Nice, much more aggressive here. Needs to be careful. Pukac doesn't duck under him now. Doesn't want to get overzealous and come forward like that again. If Pukac times it, he'll get another takedown. I feel like that's what Pukac must be waiting for. Almost questioning himself now. You can see it in the eyes of Pukac. Doesn't know what to do, isn't sure. And I think it's just so hard to catch Kohout, to land on him. It's been very difficult all night for him to get his hands on him. Oh, beautiful right hand, right head kick.
Jumping forward now, trying to close that distance.
Again, the aggressor, the one who looks like he's trying to finish the fight. And Pukac just ducking under and getting takedowns, but not doing anything with him.
That a nice moment for, nice moment for Kohout as well. He seemed to learn from his mistake.
With the judges, I don't even really know what's going on, but in the eyes of the betting, Pukac is definitely behind.
Yeah, that switch, again, it's close, still very close. But I think that pressure, the control coming from Kohout, all to play for him, round number 3. Now, again, you talk about that defeat from Miroslav Brož that Pukac suffered. Many thought, you know, if he just did some more, like as output was increased, worked where he was having success, which we've seen here on the takedowns, the single legs, working against the cage.
Even with the hands as well when he throws. I mean, that was a very obvious takedown attempt. Yeah, I'd like to see more output from Pukac. We know he has the skill, and when he throws, things are good. When he throws that jab, it's stiff, it's sharp, but we don't see enough of it. He's waiting. He wants it to be perfect. He needs to create those moments. Whereas Kohout's just throwing everything but the kitchen sink, whatever. Doesn't matter. Big swings, jumping knees. He's the aggressor. He's the one pushing the pace. And that's so vital if a fight goes to the judges' scorecards.
And this, the first of our Czech versus Slovak battles. We got another one in Ivan Bukina versus Jakub Donald in our co-main event. And then the main event, of course, the title fight that we'll see Langer versus Vermolen to unify that light heavyweight belt.
Just so interesting seeing Kohout be the power horse in the heavier weight class.
Really, right?
Just coming forward, grabbing hold and pushing him around.
I heard such amazing tales of those sparring matches down at Gorilla. They do open sparring, Gorilla MMA in the Czech Republic in Prague. And I've heard great things about him mixing it up with some of the heavier guys, including Didi Score, the light heavyweight. Oi, nice connection, little combination from Kohout.
There he ducks under, gets the single, converts it, puts it up against the fence though. If Kohout was active, he could have stood straight back up then.
That is the one criticism you see again and again with Kohout. It kind of gives this position as in, there's no explosion, no urgency.
He had enough space early on to get out. He was in the right place with that left arm, that left hand on the mat. He just needed to switch his hips to stand. But he's effective here. He is effective. And like we said, for Pukac, he can use a lot of energy here. You know, he can tire here by just trying to hold on and really getting no effectiveness. Maybe looking to grab the neck. I don't think Kohout's going to be looking for a submission. I don't think he has any submissions in his career.
Yeah, they're all knockouts, 8 wins, 8 knockouts from Kohout.
Trying to switch the hips, gets that leg caught up. Now again, great for Pukac that he's control here, but he's not throwing a single punch, so he's made no damage. This is just rest at this point for Kohout. He just gets to relax. You can see he's doing it as well, pushing down the head.
Yeah, now he's starting to get some success. He might be able to build up, yeah.
But it still is, although it looks positive for Pukac, he's doing nothing. You know, for the judges, he's doing nothing. It's just control. And every little shot that Kohout throws, in my opinion, he's the more aggressive man. Good elbows here.
Solid elbows as well, right to the side of the head.
How many?
Yeah.
You know, just allow it. And now Pukac tries to change the position, does nothing with it. We've got 2 minutes left in this third and final round.
Yeah, that clock is ticking down.
And maybe previously in the old rule set that MMA worked under, this could be effective work. But now damage is the most important thing. You know, landing shots is the most important thing. And Pukac hasn't thrown a punch for about 2 minutes.
The crowd now starting to show a little bit of frustration in this as well. 1 minute 15 seconds to go.
Well, Jan Vermolen on top of the action.
But it's hard for the referee to stand there when he's got the clinch, right? Because he needs to progress that position.
Gets that head under the hip, trying to get on top of it, trying to do his work, but that left leg is caught, Brian. Switches it out.
Yeah.
Interestingly.
Can he get to his feet before the end of the round? Pukac hanging on with all he can.
Nice elbows, big solid shot, gets tucked out again.
bit more urgency this time for the sit-up. Now looking up at the clock is Kohout.
Maybe looking for the neck.
Maybe just squeeze the neck, just cause some discomfort, right? He might not get...
have
Oh,
it,
he might
have
get...
it,
Oh,
use
he's
it
used it well. There we go. Back to his feet is Kohout. 25 seconds left.
And that's a submission attempt as well. So again, that goes down as aggression.
Oh, and look at this.
And
This
we know
is
who's
aggression.
more aggressive.
Yeah.
As Kohout comes flying forward here. 15 seconds. Another takedown attempt.
Final seconds of this 3-round battle between Robert Pukac and Matouš Kohout. Czech versus Slovakia. Here comes Kohout again, finishing the round strong. There we go.
29-28, 29-28, and 30-27. All for the winner. Matouš, mighty rooster, Kohout!
After breaking attendance records across Europe, Octagon MMA is now set for their first event on British soil, where UK fans will finally get to experience the breathtaking live spectacle that Octagon is renowned for in Europe and beyond. On this night, 2 champions will be crowned. In the main event, we will see the UK's Aaron Avey, a man who has been fighting since his first breath, take on his toughest test to date. American and UFC veteran Elias Garcia in a fight for flyweight gold. Plus, the grand finale of the MMA reality TV show, Octagon Challenge, England versus Ireland. After 10 months of training, a feature bout that puts 2 UK stars that nobody would expect to see inside the cage going head-to-head.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prague, one more time, Paul Smith!
One of the UK's best comedians will take on reality TV superstar Jake Quickenden.
I used to watch his stuff and think he's fucking funny. Now I've got to punch him.
2 of Europe's most decorated bantamweights will battle it out for the #1 contender spot, as England's Jack Cartwright takes on Croatian killer Anton Racic. After months of trash talk, the grudge will finally be settled as Liverpool's rising star, Shamrock.
Listen, there's a certain police officer out there who won't keep my name out of his mouth. Pukac, sign the contract or shut the fuck up.
Will get his wish and will face off against the Czech warrior, Jaroslav Pukac.
Huge punishment for Pukac.
The British Slayer, Jakub Banik, will come up against the Force when he faces Jedi, Akon Wanless.
I know you guys might hate me, but one by one, and one day, I will be champion.
Octagon 48 goes down November 4th at the historic AO Arena in Manchester. Great Britain, Octagon is coming. Tickets from just £19 on sale now at Ticketmaster.